Hello everyone, welcome to my video lecture on standard model of elementary particles. These 5 references have been used during this talk. Standard model SM is a mathematical model to describe the elementary particles. It is based on the Lorentz invariance and Gauss invariance. Standard model describes 3 forces: strong force, weak force and electromagnetic force. Gauss symmetry is associated with each of these forces. Strong interaction is carried by gluons and it acts on quarks and gluons. Weak interaction is carried by W and Z bosons and it acts on quarks and leptons. Electromagnetic interaction is carried by photons and it also acts on quarks and leptons. Under Lorentz invariance, that is under space-time symmetry, Lagrangian L is symmetric, that is invariant. Lagrangian is also invariant under internal symmetry. Gauss symmetries include U1, SU2 and SU3 symmetries. U stands for unitary group, SU for a special unitary group. Unitary transformation U1 is the first order unitary group and has the set of all 1 by 1 unitary matrices. As the Lagrangian is invariant under U1, following Noether's theorem, quantum electrodynamics QED is invariant under U1 Gauss transformation. For a special unitary group SUN, the matrix U is equal to exponential IM, where M is a Hermitian and traceless matrix having n square minus 1 generators TA. M is equal to alpha power A TA. The term minus 1 in n square minus 1 generators comes from the requirement of unit determinant. Electroweak interaction, that is unified electromagnetic and weak interaction, is invariant under the SU2 Gauss transformation. In SU2 group, the matrices M are polymatrices, that is M is equal to alpha power A sigma A. Thus polymatrices generate SU2 transformation matrices. There are 2 square minus 1 equal to 3 generators for 2D Hilbert space of spin half particles. Strong interaction is invariant under the SU3 Gauss transformation. SU3 is the third order special unitary group and has the set of all 3 by 3 unitary matrices with unit determinant. The 3 square minus 1 equal to 8 traceless and Hermitian matrices are the generators of SU3 group for the three-dimensional complex space of colors. These are the Gell-Mann matrices, three-dimensional analog of polymatrices. The 3 quark colors are red, green and blue, which form three-dimensional Hilbert space. The mathematical model used to describe the interaction of charged particles through exchange of photons is called quantum electrodynamics. The mathematical model used to describe the strong interaction of colored particles through exchange of gluons is called quantum chromodynamics. Quarks stick to other quarks because they possess a characteristic known as color or color charge. Quarks come in one of the 3 colors, red, green and blue. Colored quarks are bound together by gluons. Gluons are also colored but in a more complicated way than the quarks. 6 of the 8 gluons have 2 colors, one has 4 and another has 6. Gluons glue quark together but they also stick to themselves. Standard model SM framework include 6 quarks, 6 leptons grouped in 3 generations. The force carriers are photons, gamma, bosons Z and W bosons, and gluons G. All the three generations are similar in everything except mass, as shown in this slide. And this slide shows the charges having values -1/3 for D, S and B quarks, Q equal to +2/3 for up, charm and top, U, C and T quarks, Q equal to -1 for the electrons, muons and tau leptons, Q equal to 0 for electron neutrino, mu neutrino and tau neutrino respectively. Mass, spin, the value of alpha and range for the four forces are as shown in this slide. For every fundamental particle of matter, there is an antiparticle with same mass and properties but opposite charge. Quarks combine together to form colorless particles. Baryons have 3 quarks, red, green and blue. Mesons have 1 quark and 1 antiquark, which are paired. Strong forces glue quarks together in bound states. The idea of quantum electrodynamics is that all electromagnetic interactions between charged particles can be described in terms of exchange of photons created by one particle and destroyed by another. And this Feynman diagram shows repulsion of 2 electrons via exchange of photons. This slide shows electromagnetic forces, strong interaction and weak interaction via exchange of photon, G gluon and W and Z bosons respectively. For electromagnetic interaction, alpha is 1/137. For strong interaction, alpha S is equal to 1, and for weak interactions, W alpha for W and Z exchange of bosons is equal to 1/30. Putting this all together, we can describe any physical process involving standard model particles. This slide shows beta decay. Neutron comprised of d quark, up quark and d quark and gets converted into proton by the emission of beta minus particle. Proton comprises of d quark, up quark and up quark, and final products are electron, antineutrino, and beta decay occurs through exchange of W bosons. Strong forces, gluons interact with quarks as shown here, and gluons interact with other gluons too as shown in this slide. Quark confinement. There are no free quarks. Quarks and antiquarks are confined in colorless doublets, mesons or triplets, baryons. We had already seen meson comprises of 1 quark and 1 antiquark, and baryons is made up of 3 quarks by exchange of gluons. Here we have Z0 boson which decays into gluons. Gluons hold into quarks. Gluons hold quarks together as they move apart, and until gluon connection snaps, other quarks antiquark pairs are created out of the energy released. The new quarks get bound to the old quarks and form new mesons. Flavored particles interact weakly through exchange of W or Z bosons, the carriers of weak force. When a neutron decays into proton, W minus boson is responsible, as we have seen in beta minus decay. At high energies, the weak and electromagnetic forces begin to look more and more alike. The mathematical model that describes the interactions together is known as electroweak theory, EWT. The interaction that gives mass to elementary particles is called Higgs mechanism, and the particle that mediates the interaction is called Higgs bosons. All of the space is assumed to be filled with Higgs field, a background sea of virtual Higgs bosons that pop in and out of existence. The quarks, leptons and W and Z bosons moving around through space interact with this field. This is why these particles have mass. The photons and gluons don't interact with this field, so these particles don't have mass. Higgs mechanism doesn't result in anything resembling a force like strong electromagnetic and weak forces. Higgs field is a scalar field and Higgs boson is a particle with spin 0. Higgs field. In Higgs theory, the whole of the space, even the vacuum itself, is filled with a non-zero value of Higgs field. The particles which interact with this scalar Higgs field have modified properties. Those properties which interact with the field acquire masses according to their strength of interaction with the field. W and Z particles, which would otherwise be massless, acquire their masses by interacting with Higgs field in vacuum. Photon is massless because it doesn't interact with the Higgs field. The fundamental fermions, quarks and leptons, also obtain their masses by interacting with this pervasive Higgs field. The top is the heaviest of quarks exactly because it couples most strongly to the Higgs field. Electron is much lighter because its coupling to the Higgs field is much weaker. Beyond the standard model, we have unification of forces, grand unification of gravity, electromagnetic, strong and weak forces. Grand unified theory, GUT, it will unify the strong, weak and electromagnetic forces. All these three forces will be different aspects of the same unified interaction. The three forces merge into one at a very high energy, approximately around 10 to the power 18 giga electron volt. Supersymmetry. Physicists are attempting to unify gravity with other fundamental forces and have suggested that every fundamental particle should have a massive shadow particle, which is shown here in this slide. All the 5 particles have their massive shadow shown downwards. String theory. Modern physics has theories for quantum mechanics, relativity and gravity, but they don't quite work with each other. String theory suggests that in a world with 3 ordinary dimensions and some additional very small dimensions, particles are strings and membranes, giving string theory and membrane theory. Dark matter. It appears that the universe is not made of the same kind of matter as our sun and stars. Dark matter does exert a gravitational force on ordinary matter, but has not been detected directly so far. Why is the universe made of matter and not equally of antimatter? Where are these antiparticles? There is a large amount of matter in the universe, but no evidence of large amount of antimatter. Puzzling neutrinos. Neutrinos have almost no interactions. They can cross light years of materials without affecting them or being affected. They can travel from the most remote corners of the universe, bringing information from the origin of space and time. Neutrinos do matter to us. Conclusion. The standard model is a powerful synthesis that explains a huge number of observations in a simple framework. There are many important questions beyond the standard model. Standard model is a theory of the universe. It provides a good description of phenomena observed by experiments. It is still incomplete in many ways. For example, why 3 generations? What is dark matter? What is dark energy? What we have learned so far. A limited number of forces and matter particles describe all the universe we know about. A theory of interaction of matter with forces is a standard model which successfully describes the phenomena of subatomic world. There are evidences that there is a lot more than we don't know about the missing antimatter, dark matter, puzzling neutrino properties, etc. Now, finally, the key concepts. The fundamental matter particles are spin-half fermions. There are 3 families of quarks and 3 corresponding families of leptons. The forces and interaction between quarks and leptons are mediated by spin-1 bosons. The electromagnetic force is mediated by neutral massless photon gamma. The strong force is mediated by 8 massless gluons, which are themselves colored and so interact with one another. In inelastic scattering, projectile scatters off the consequent quarks. Free quarks are not observed. Instead, when a quark is knocked hard, we find jets of kernel-less mesons and baryons. The weak force is mediated by the W plus minus and Z naught particles, which have large mass and so only interact over around 10 to the power minus 18 meter. The weak force violates conservation of parity. The W plus minus bosons are the only particles that can change quark flavor. Neutrinos are observed to change flavor, oscillate when traveling over long distances. Thank you. Thanks for the attention.